Good morning and welcome to today's verse. Today's verse comes to us from the book of Joshua, Joshua chapter 3, verse 5. And it says this, "And Joshua said to the people, sanctify yourselves, for tomorrow the Lord will do wonders amongst you." In other words, get ready. I remember when I was in high school and in college, I used to run track and field. I would run, I would run the quarter, I run the half mile and the mile. And every time we got to the starting line, the starter would, he would hold up a gun and he would point. He would say, "Get ready, set, go." When we got in college, it was pretty much set, go. And the same way in the auto racing, you have somebody not street racing, but drag racing. You would have somebody that would stand before them and just kind of give a visual sign, not an audible sign. They would just kind of point like this to the driver, hold a hand up and say, "Go." In other words, you have to prepare for what is ahead. And here, Joshua gives instructions to the people of Israel, the children of Israel, as they're preparing to go into the promised land. He gives specific instruction to the priests. He tells them that they are to go before the people bearing the Ark of the Covenant. And then to the officers of the people, he tells them that they are to follow behind the Ark of the Covenant, maintaining a certain distance between them and the Ark, because the Ark is representing the presence of the Lord in their midst. So in reverence to God being in their midst, they're to maintain a certain distance. And to the people, he tells them, instructs them that they are to sanctify themselves, for tomorrow the Lord will do wonders amongst them. They are to prepare themselves with great anticipation and expectation of what God is going to do. In other words, get ready. Get ready, get ready, get ready. They're to sanctify themselves. They are to separate themselves from one another and prepare their hearts and mind before the Lord. They're to consecrate, purify themselves. This was symbolized by this outward acts of bathing, changing their clothes, and also abstaining from sexual relationships, as we read about in Exodus chapter 19. They were to completely devote their attention unto the Lord. They were to pray, they were to confess, they were to rededicate, recommit themselves unto the Lord. Even today, listen, even unto today, God is still doing great and mighty things in our midst, to us and through us. So may we sanctify, consecrate, purify ourselves for the move of God, because God is still doing great and mighty things. To God be the glory for the great things he has done and will do. I pray that you would just have a great day as you go throughout your day. I pray that you would have a safe day and meditate upon this verse. And then tune in again tomorrow. Yes, as we consider today's verse. Amen.